Reminds me of that reminds me of the Hunger Games. Don't know why, but it's some fucking... Anyway, I'm rambling. Donald Trump, Mr. H.
Well, that represents Donald Trump's campaign, so it's burning, it's raging.
The light, but they stole the fire from the gods.
Donald Trump, I think I know a lot of like people are saying is he'll be a bad thing for America, but he seems to be the only honest candidate from what I can see, mate. I don't know about you.
I'm kind of into Bernie Sanders, really. I think he would be the man. My take on Donald Trump is, I think they've put him against Hillary Clinton to make Hillary Clinton look good.
The acceptable
because she's extreme. But when you put somebody who's fucking saying throw out Muslims and build walls near Mexico, and I think they've just put him there. So, but it could have backfired on them.
Yeah,
it could have backfired on them where they think, oh, for fucking hell.
In honesty, I've not looked much at Bernie Sanders, so I've got to hold my hands up and say that. What I will say, he's certainly striking a note with a lot of Americans.
Yeah.
Now that could just be because some have accused him of he'll tell you whatever you want. You know, if you turn around and say, I think we should have old-fashioned milkshakes. Yeah, I'll do that if I get president.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He just seems to be the only one that really cares about America.
Who's that? Trump? You
Trump,
think?
Yeah. Regarding immigration, something needs to be done about it. There's no easy way about this, Jimmy. You know, you've literally got to say, no, I'm not letting you in.
Yeah.
It ultimately comes down to that.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's actually turned around and said, if you make me president, if Britain decides to leave the EU, it won't make a damn worth of difference.
Yeah.
We'll just take it from there. That's your decision.
Yeah.
Rather than Obama coming over and saying, it's a decision for the British people. I'm not giving you this. I'm not trying to tell you which way to vote. But.
Well, you know, as on that as well, there's a lot of scaremongering. You know, if we leave Europe, we'll all get AIDS and we'll be invaded.
By Martians?
You know, no one will protect us, and you know, all our milkshakes will taste funny.
A guy who's, I know we've sort of moved on to this from Donald Trump.
Yeah, well, we'll go back to Donald Trump.
But the one thing that they've stated, and Boris Johnson, who's seen as an idiot, who couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag, has actually said, hang on a minute, once we turn round and we say we're wishing to leave the EU, we will then put into place, I think it's article, I don't know what number it is, but there is an article number, and that will give us 2 years to get our house in order.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean tomorrow we say, hey, we've done, and tomorrow it's like, tough shit, you're on your own, fellas.
Yeah, it's true.
So we've got 2 years to get our house in order. We've 2 years to build, you know, links with other countries, and we'll build them with Europe as well.
We've
They'd smack our arse for leaving, but
in the day though, we at one point, you know, in the world, we had the empire and all that business. So we won the war. An little island, we fought off many invaders in our history, and now we're all scared.
I'm not beating my chest and saying, you know, Britain, you know, rule Britannia and all this carry on. At the end of the day, we would carry on. We would just carry on. People who were scared. There was a time when joining the EEC was a leap in the dark.
Yeah.
We didn't know where we was going. We could have joined it and things gone wrong. I personally believe they have. But all this, and I've got to agree with, finally for once I agree with David Icke, mate.
Yeah.
The things he's saying is right. When have you ever known politicians push something and it's been good for you?
Yeah, it's all bollocks. It's basically the dismantling of borders. So we have one world, the dismantling of sovereignty, industry, to create the federal government. One currency, one army, one world government, blah blah blah. But if you don't know this, you need to register online to vote in the 23rd of June referendum. What I'm going to do, I'll put a link to that under this video, so you can go straight to it. Because if you don't register, they've not told you this. Of course, they've not told you this. But if you don't fucking register, you can't vote. Oh, I wonder why they did that. You know, but you need to. I'll put a link under this video about Europe. Anyway, back to Trump, Mr. H.
Yeah, back to Mr. Trump. I think at the end of the day, he has got America's interests at heart.
Yeah.
People might look at that and say, he's not right in doing that, in putting America first, but hell, America has got to think about America, just as Britain's got to think about Britain and any other country. I think he'll be good.
Yeah.
I really do. And I think at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, a lot of people, like Cameron, who said, we shouldn't let him in. I don't think he should come in here with his... You watch them suddenly change the shirts.
Well, as long as... Whether it's Bernie Sanders or Donald Trump, as long as it's not Hillary Clinton who fucking wins.
Well, tell me a bit about Bernie
Sanders. Fucking chair's breaking. Look at me, fucking chair's breaking. Can you see that?
Yeah, we need some donations.
You don't get that in fucking this morning, do you? You get proper chairs. Fucking. Plus, I'm a fat cunt. Sorry, mate. I've ruined the momentum.
No. Tell me a bit about Bernie Sanders. Is what I was going to say.
He's just like he's a humanist. You know what I mean? He's into the people and. I've not studied that much about him really. I made myself look a cunt here, Mr. Ed.
Sorry, sir, I didn't mean
He just seems. I'm being told that he's the better
to be honest,
candidate.
Though, America is built on one thing. As is conservatism, old-fashioned Thatcherism, conservatism. If you can get to the top, we'll support you.
Yeah, it's true.
But if you're willing to sit there and go boo, poo at me, it's like we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but let's hope that Hillary Clinton doesn't get in, because it's bad news for us all if she's fucking in.
Well, yeah.
No. Right, we're gonna go now.